Hello and welcome to your morning yoga, or I don't know what time of day it is for you. You don't need to follow my rules. You can yoga anytime you want. This has been designed to wake you up in the morning and ease everything off, but you can do that at any time. It's your yoga, your practice, you do you. So yes, we'll ease everything off, we'll get you awake, and this should be just a lovely way to set you up for the day. So I want you just to take a wee moment to get yourself nice and comfortable. And once you've found that nice centered place, just rest your hands, close your eyes, or take a low gaze. And just breathe nice and naturally and allow your attention to drift inward a little bit here. Paying attention to that breath. How does your body respond to your inhales? And how do you respond to your exhale? Are you getting in your own way, or are you getting out of your way and allowing your body to move naturally with your breath? And if your attention starts to drift at all, that's okay. It just means you're human, and that's what we do. And just allow it to come back to your breath here. You can rock a little bit from side to side. Just let your body move however it wants to move. We're not really designed to stay still, so don't force yourself to do anything that it's not comfortable with. With your next inhale, just reach those hands all the way to the sky, pushing through the clouds here. And we'll exhale and roll on down to your right side. You can lean on your hand or your forearm, whatever works nicely for you here. Big inhale to open up, and as we exhale, we'll just transition through the middle here and open up on the other side with a big inhale. And as we exhale, we'll center ourselves again, crawling on forward. If you wish, you can use a pillow here if that helps you, or if you'd prefer, you can come down onto your forearms. And just take a sway from side to side, opening up everything here in your back. Take a big inhale here. And as we exhale, we'll just drift on through behind us, hands down behind us, big push, inhale to lift those hips high. And as we exhale, we'll just come back to center. And in your own time, just find yourself in your down dog, any way that's comfortable for you. There's no rush here, so take your time. Putting in minimal effort, getting into this position here. And I don't want you to have any thoughts of standard poses in your head. Take all of that away. I just want you to notice how your body feels. You can shift your hips from side to side or forward and back. You can roll through your spine if that works nicely for you. Find anywhere where your body needs you to just linger a little bit and give some TLC there just to open it up. Waken everything up. Tuck your toes here, inhale your hips high. Into your down dog here, just paddling on through, finding a nice centered position. Inhale your hips high. And exhale just to push your heels down to whatever's nice and comfortable, however, keeping those knees nice and soft. And sway those hips from side to side here. Opening up anything that needs just that little bit of attention. Go with your breath.
Tucking your chin here, rolling your spine out into a plank position, moving your hands forward, your feet back. And you can just take a moment here to rock back and forward or side to side. This might be nice on the wrists if you've been leaning over a computer or participating in any of our calisthenic work. Do with a little bit of an ease off here and just let your joints bend however they need to bend. Again, take any images of standard poses out of your head here. And with an inhale, we'll lean right, open up to that left side here. And we'll exhale through the middle, opening up on your other side. Exhale through middle. We'll do that one more time on this side. You might even want to bring that top leg up and back and open up a little bit more here. If this isn't comfortable for you, stay where you are. You can even soften a shin down, coming on over. Open up onto the other side here with a big inhale. Or find something that's just a little bit nicer for you here if you don't like to open up into your side plank. That's okay. Just find what's working for you today and we'll all meet back into this plank position here. Soften your knees down, knees on into your lower back. If you suffer from any lower back pain, this might not be very comfortable for you, so feel free to bring your chest on down and open up a little bit in your mid-back here. Just find where works really nice for you today. And in your next exhale, just shift your hips from side to side. Use your hands to help push your hips back. Tuck your toes. Inhale those hips high. A small paddle here just to find a good foundation for you. Nice soft knees. Inhale that right foot high. Roll open your hips here. And as you exhale, lean left, drawing that right foot into a nice low lunge, opening up the hips here. If this isn't good for you, feel free to soften that back knee down and just open up here. Wherever you are, just allow your body to rock a little bit, forward and back, side by side. Whether your knee's on the ground or it's higher off the ground a little bit, just start to shift your weight into a nice centered position to allow us to take an inhale and rise up through our center in that nice steady base here that works for you. And with your exhale, allow everything just to soften back down again and open up in your hips here. With every inhale, we rise a little. And with every exhale, we soften on down and walk on through that door we've just created or just opened with your inhale. One more big inhale here. And this time as we exhale, we'll soften that back heel down and exhale into our warrior two. Just take a moment to get in rhythm with your breath. And we don't want to remain static here with every inhale. We just rise a little bit. And with every exhale, we fall. Inhale, reverse, back. And with your exhale, we'll come forward this time, bringing your whole self forward. Soft knees, support yourself with your hands. Allow that back foot just to float up off the ground here. Take a moment just to make sure you're not being really stiff in your body here. That supporting leg, the knees allowed to bend and be soft. And with your breath, just soften on down and we'll inhale nice and high. Hugging onto this shin here. Finding a space that works for you. Nice big inhale. Giving yourself that little cuddle, that TLC that you need.
Being nice and soft here, you can pop your toes to the ground and just take a minute. Or with your breath, you can gently ease this back foot up. Take an inhale to catch that foot and exhale just to ease on into this stance. It should work nicely for you, but if it doesn't feel good, that's okay. Just drop that foot and rest your toe just gently here and open up your hips. And we'll take an inhale just to bring that knee back in, hugging that shin. And as we exhale, we'll lunge that foot back into our nice low lunge. Leaning left here, freeing up that right foot to come back into that plank position here. Just move back and forward, side by side. Finding that space. You can come onto your knees here if that feels a little bit nicer. And you can stay on those knees to open up to either side. So just choose what works for you here. High or low knees. We'll take an inhale, lean right, open up to that left side. Exhaling through our middle, and we'll open up to the other side. So take your variation. High knees or knees on the ground is fine. Exhale to come back into your plank position. Gently soften those knees down. Ease into your back where it's comfortable for you. Tucking your toes here, using your upper body in your hands to gently rock your hips back. Inhale, lift those hips high. Take a moment here just to find a nice comfortable base for you. And on your next inhale, lift that left foot high, rolling open the hips here. Lean right, allow that left foot to come on through. And again, you can move your feet around, find a good space for you. Rocking from side to side, opening up in your hips here. You can drop that back knee to the ground if that works a little bit nicer, or you can pick that up if you'd prefer this stretch here in your hips. Whatever you are, whether your knees on the ground or high, shift your weight into your center, allowing yourself with your next inhale to push up high into that lovely high lunge here. And as we exhale, we'll just soften on down. With each inhale, we lift. And with every exhale, we just come on down and soften into the joints. Think of your breath as opening a door with every inhale. And you're walking on through with your exhale. So with this exhale, just spin that left heel down into your warrior two here. And just allowing yourself a moment to move with your breath. So we never stay rigid in any pose. Allow your body to move a little bit like a tree in the wind. And that way we won't crumble with any high winds. Take an inhale, reverse, tip back. And with your exhale, soft knees, bring your whole self forward and allow that back foot to just float up into the hair behind you here. Take a wee minute just to make sure that everything's nice and soft. You're not being overly rigid in that standing leg. And with every movement, we're going to move with your breath. So soften on down here and we'll take a nice big inhale to rise. And do what you need to do if you're feeling a little bit unsteady. Just place that foot down initially. Or if you're feeling confident enough, bring that knee in for a nice big cuddle here at the top. Hugging that shin in. And again, if you want to just drop that foot down, if you're not feeling it, if you're not quite there yet, you can do that with this exhale. With your inhale, you might want to pick that foot up at the back, but there's no need. And just soften into that movement. If you're really rigid here, you will crumble. So keep everything moving with your breath. Be nice and soft. And with your next exhale, just let that foot go, bringing your knee back in for a little cuddle at the top here. And exhale to send that foot back into your low lunge, coming on down with your right side. Lean onto that right side, freeing up that left foot back into your plank here. And just take a moment to find your space. If you wish, you can just bring those knees down. We're going to move into some open side planks again, so you can move through them with the knees up. You can move through them with the knees down here. Just take whichever variation works nicely for you. With your next inhale, we'll open up here on our right side. And exhale through your middle, coming on over to your left side. You might have your knees low, you might have them high. Stay where you want to stay. You can change for this second time going through center. Big inhale. You might want to fall over here, opening up into a bit more of a rock star. Coming through center. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Or you might want to go for a different variation on this side, depending on how you feel. We're not equal in any way, so just go where feels nice on either side. And we'll meet back in our plank position here. Soften the knees gently down and opening up back into that spine again. And in your time, just pushing back with your hands, rocking back gently. We'll come into a child's pose here. And just take a few breaths. Allow your breath to come back to its natural rhythm. Elongating that exhale. And gently coming up just to sit back on your heels here. And we'll take a moment for a few breaths here. Letting everything soften on down with every exhale. Gently open your eyes. So I hope that gave you everything that you needed just to open up and wake up and feel really good about your day. It's really important to start the day right. If you take care of yourself, you're also taking care of everyone around you. You respond better to all of those niggles. You respond better to other people's stress. And you don't build up stress in yourself when you come across other people's stress if you have managed to take that time for yourself. Just to look after you a little bit. So I hope that has given you a great start to your day or into your day, whenever you chose to do your yoga. And as you know, you can get in touch with any questions. Have a lovely day.